Hi Jake, how's it going?
How's it going?
Congratulations on the call up. You've had a pretty exciting few days with the call up, scoring that crucial goal, and now being in and around the squad. How's it been for you?
Yeah, no, it's been a great week. Obviously getting a call that I'm in the squad, and then to top it off with a goal is a really good week for me, and it's an exciting week as well.
That call up, did it come out of the blue? Were you half expecting it?
I say I was more hoping. I think I knew I was having a good season, but you never know with these things. It's down to the manager and what squad he wants to pick. But when he rang me and told me I was in the squad, it was a proud moment and an exciting moment.
Tell us about how he kind of said it to you that you were going to be involved in the squad.
So I got just a phone call about a week before the squad, just saying that he was named the squad and that I could be in it, just to not book any holidays away for the break. So yeah, no, it was exciting when he rang me. I know John from the 21s, and he's a co-manager. So yeah, no, it was good when he rang me and just gave me the info about it.
The position you play in, there's obviously plenty of competition for places in this Ireland team. Do you think you might get a couple of minutes at the weekend?
Hopefully, yeah. No, we do have good players in my position. Like all the positions really, I think we're very strong in, but especially my position. I think for me, it's just coming here to train and kind of prove what I'm like. I think it just, for me, I think it's to up the levels and train these players and just enjoy it really, and then we'll see.
Neil.
Thank you.
Hi Jake, could you just ask how it's been at Lyon, because obviously for you it's been a great season but been quite turbulent. How's that been as a young player, fans protesting, whatever else? How have you dealt with all that?
Yeah, so it was obviously start of the season. It was very tough. We didn't get many wins, and it was just back and forth really. And I think just since the break of Christmas, we've kind of turned things around. We've gotten wins, and I think it's a more positive atmosphere around the club now. So I think for now it's just about looking up the table and getting far up as we can. And obviously we have the cup as well, so it'd be good to win that.
I know you're in Belgium in between, but like, how much of a shift is that from academy football, where the results isn't the be all and end all, it's about development, and then going into a situation where the fans are fairly full on?
Yeah, of course. I think at Lyon there's pressure as a club because the fans can be on you, but I think they have the right to because of the size of the club it is. But I think that for a young player, that's what you have to do. You have to go in and try to win games. It's not about developing anymore. It's about it's a winning game, and especially for Lyon, they're used to winning. So obviously this season hasn't been the best, but I think we've turned it around, and since Christmas it's been a lot more positive.
I'm checking you for the last one. Can you put a finger on why the change in form? Obviously you've gone around the cup as well. Is there any kind of reason that something's changed, or just?
I think maybe just because it's a lot more steady in the squad. There was a lot of change, I suppose, when I first came. Just in and around the club, players a lot. I think since the club, we've settled more. A lot more simple in terms of tactics and the way we want to play. And of course, I think there's a good vibe around the changing room. So I think we'll put them all together, and no, we've been good since the break.
Dan?
Thank you.
Jake, am I right in saying it was under 21 your first Ireland caps?
Yeah.
Underage,
Yeah.
So I see you're in there with like sort of Nathan Collins and basically like Adam Eaton, they're all your sort of age group. But when you were like 15, 16, was that out of sight for you? Did you feel this was attainable?
I think I was a late developer. In size, I wasn't physically developed enough, I don't think, to compete with these players. It was only 16, 17 things that had come for me in terms of physicality. And then obviously when I was at Cork City, putting it together with physicality and developing before going off to England.
Would you have played against Adam Eaton at all underage?
Yeah, no, I would have grown up with Adam. We would have played schoolboys together. So yeah, I'd known him a good while since I'm 10, 11.
Yeah, and when did you start to believe you could get to this stage? That you realised that this suddenly was possible?
I think ever since I was young, I always believed I'd play for Ireland. It's just more so about patience and taking the opportunity when it came. Everyone develops at different stages, and for me it was a later stage to other players. But no, I always believed in myself.
Sonny?
How are you doing, Jay?
How are you getting on?
Good, thanks. How important was Paddy McCarthy, do you think, in this call? John O'Shea appointed him immediately, and he obviously know you from Crystal Palace and etc. as well.
Yeah, no, I'd know Paddy a good while. He's been my coach for the Academy of Palace, and I think we know each other well. He knows what he gets out of me, and I know what I get out of him. So it's good to have Paddy around as well, just to lean on, ask for advice, and he's obviously a really good coach now, first team of Palace.
When you were growing up, though, what, in particular the centre half position, what players did you look up to in an Irish context in particular?
Obviously John. Yeah, John would have been the centre half I would have looked up when I was younger in terms of playing. So obviously it's amazing now that he's the manager. From watching him to playing under him.
And tell me, life in France. I mean, how's your French? Come on, are you enjoying the cuisine?
Yeah, no, it's a lovely city. I think there's no better place in France to live. In terms of learning the language, it's slowly coming on. I can understand a lot, but it's obviously a lot more difficult to speak it. But I think in time it will come. Yeah.
Can you understand the dubs?
The dubs, maybe a bit harder. Yeah, the dubs. Yeah.
Best of luck to you.
Thank you.
Ashley?
Hi, Jake Ashton from Off the Ball. Can you tell us a little bit about your early sporting ambitions? I know at one point there was a lot of talk about you maybe going on to represent Ireland in boxing.
Yeah, no, I've grown up playing a lot of sports, but I think for me, football has always been the one that I've enjoyed the most. It's always been my ambition to play for Ireland and to play at the highest level. So yeah, when I was growing up, it was always my number one sport, but obviously the other sports I enjoyed as well.
And do you think that helps when you grow up playing multiple different sports?
Yeah, definitely. I think just life experiences, learn different aspects of different sports. I just think you take things away from all of them, and for me, I think it's made me the player who I am. To learn these experiences on the way.
And what do you think the feeling is at the moment since John Shea has been announced as the interim manager? What's the mood like amongst the group?
No, very positive. We've had meetings, and I think it's all been positive. Looking towards the game at the weekend and winning it. We're not just there to play because it's against Belgium. We're looking to win and kick on.
Ed?
Jake, how you doing? I think I'm right in saying that Lyon's first league win didn't come till November, and it was yourself who got the winning goal.
Yeah.
Away match. How much did that do for you in terms of just settling me into the squad and I suppose give you recognition amongst the fans, and just in terms of your own decision to go there and how much you justify it?
Yeah, no, it was a big game. I think it was important for me to win the crowd over, to win the fans over for this game. Maybe it was a turning point in the season, but it was important to get our first win out of the way. It was a 1-0 win in Rennes. But yeah, no, as I said, I think it's more so since the break of Christmas that things turn around for us.
And in terms of just your lifestyle in France and you learning the language, I would suggest that you're happy there, and you sort of see your short-term, medium-term future staying in that league very competitively. Yeah,
of course. I mean, I think Lyon's a very historical club. It's a big club in France. The fans are amazing. And just in terms of facilities, players there's no better place to learn from. Training to the top players in the world, and I think for me it's better to be there and develop.
Just one quick one. In terms of who you've played against this season, who's been your toughest opponent in the league in French league?
It's a lot of different types of players, I suppose, that I've come up against. You've obviously have Aubameyang at Marseille, Jonathan David at Lille. They're all different types of players, so I think it's good to learn against these players and different types of players to defend against. But in terms of the best, it's hard to say. I think they're all very different, but it's good to learn and play against these players.
Paul?
Not yet, no.
Okay, just what are you learning from club mates like Dave Van Lovren, the lads in that position that you're playing?
Yeah, no, I think first and foremost he's a good person to talk to. But on the pitch, he's done it all. He's a Champions League winner, so you can just take bits away from his game in training. And not even just him, but there's other big players that have went on and won big trophies, and just learning from them, not just on the pitch but off the pitch, how they conduct themselves, and it's good to play with these players.
Jake, can you put the BBC Sport? You mentioned John coming in. Is it quite surreal being a very young player, looking at someone who used to more
Yeah, no, definitely. Obviously, going from watching TV, watching him play for Ireland, and then to play under him is great. But it's not the first time for me. He's been a big part of my 21s as well. He would have done a lot with the 21s in terms of giving me advice and coaching as well. So it's nothing new to me because I know John from this experience. But yeah.
And what can you bring at this level, do you think, Jim?
Just his experience, his coaching. I think he can bring a lot to it. He's very good to the lads in terms of he speaks very well and conducts himself around the place very well. And as I said, his experience playing in the game, he knows what it's like as players to play at this level. And his advice and, as I said, the coaching is very good.
Finally, John, I think you're playing back four, is it, at Lyon?
Yeah, for now, yeah.
You could be playing back five or back three. What difference do you find? Have you had much experience of back five or three?
Yeah, no, we started off as a back five, I think, and now at the moment we're playing the back four. It's important to know how to play in the different systems, I think, because growing up, going through the years, you can be put in any position. So I think it's very important to know your roles in all these formations.
Thank you.
Thank you.